Okay, Peggy, talk about how Komen came to come into a partnership or relationship with Baystar Aqua Center. How did this all start?
It all started with my being invited to attend one of the pilot projects that they were doing at Baystar Aqua Center. It wasn't directed specifically for breast cancer survivors, but it was for anyone who was interested in learning about how the psychosocial benefits of these kinds of exercises could benefit the groups that they work with and them as an individual as well. And I left that evening just very solidified in the fact that while I knew that horses are very intuitive to people's emotions, I never had any idea that they could project so specifically what the challenges were in dealing with a disease such as breast cancer. I immediately saw an opportunity for this to benefit not only breast cancer survivors, but our board of directors here in the affiliate. So our first step was in taking ourselves out to Baystar Aqua Center and doing a board retreat. It worked out beautifully. It was so well orchestrated, and it met the needs of our group specifically in such a way that every one of the board members, I think, left feeling very confident that the leadership roles within the affiliate were exactly as they should be. Both I as executive director and our board president, Karen Neighbor, just automatically, the horses seem to allow us to assume the greatest leadership roles within the groups. And it was just so well illustrated in our time after working with the horses when we sat down with Lonnie and Mary Jean to see that the work of the affiliate is being carried out in much the way that it probably should be. So that was exciting. And I immediately wanted to call Bonnie Crawford at the Wellness Community, who does a lot of the work with breast cancer support groups in our community. And let's get some breast cancer survivors out there and see how this type of program can benefit them. I have not been involved in any of the 3 programs that they've had, but I've gotten glowing reports, and I think the story that was done on Fox 19 last week is a wonderful illustration of exactly how the horses pick up on the needs of the specific breast cancer survivor and relay back to them effectively ways that they need to address their journey with breast cancer and their treatment of the disease. And then also to help them get back reintegrated into a new life, to find out what their new normal is, and to feel confident and comfortable with their journey.
And when you talk about the journey, Komen tries to fund every step of the journey. This seems to be one perfect place where maybe women aren't meeting their disease head on, or they're not acknowledging how they're reacting to it. This is sort of a beautiful way to illustrate that, and a great way that Komen was able to help provide that service in the community.
Absolutely. And I think those of us who have been on the breast cancer journey, we think we're dealing with it confidently. We think we're okay. And it takes something to just give us that little push to realize that maybe there is an issue in our journey that we could deal better with, and help us to be the best we can be, and to make what could be a devastating diagnosis, a devastating journey with treatment, to help us come out of it on the other side stronger, more empowered, and more energized to face our futures.